Jill, and I work at Nokia with the Ozo and Ozo Live product. So here we are at Cine, which is an absolutely awesome show. I love this show because it's kind of like all your friends in one place. And for this Cine, we're working with Radiant Images to bring this extraordinary 4-camera live shoot to reality. So what we've got going on is we've got 4 Ozos placed strategically around the park, I want to say. Paramount's like a park. And we're running Ozo Live out through the Voices system and then up to a really cool app where you can pick the director feed or each of the individual cameras. And what's super cool about this particular event is it's the first time that we've really rolled out our new version of the software, which allows us to send out SDI feed and RTMP at the same time. So we have one encoder, and the encoder is handling the mixed feed, and all of the individual feeds are handled by Ozo Live itself, which I think is rockin', so cool. Ozo Live is this really cool software product that runs on reference hardware. So we've got these awesome dual 1080 boxes that are doing all the computation, because in real time Ozo Live gives you a stereoscopic image, full 360, stitched. So you send the signal in, and when the signal comes out, it magically transforms to beautiful 4K. After that, you can incorporate it into your entire workflow, really however you want. Here we have this awesome system where we're going straight out to Wowza using our RTMP feed. We're also going through the Voices system, which is adding graphics, and before it goes to the encoder as a mixed feed, and then up to their app via Wowza. So in other circumstances, what we do, like we've done a ton of wonderful, huge events, right? We've done Austin City Limits with 6 cameras. We did Coachella with 6 cameras where they're all over the park. And in those circumstances where we're really working out of a broadcast truck, we're taking feed from the huge park at Coachella, as you know, and we're bringing it in, synchronizing it, and we're looking at each of the feeds, all the separate camera feeds on their own monitors. We're also looking at this huge multi-view where we can, just like you would with a traditional 2D camera shoot in a truck, you're able to sit there with your 2ME and just switch to your heart's content. Get the image you want the way you want it. The other really cool thing, when you're switching in Ozo Live, you have the ability to refocus, reposition your camera. So in a normal 2D shoot, you'd actually stand there and move the camera. Here we're talking about a camera that's full 360, so you get everything from this one device, and you can't really stand there and move it. So what we do is you're allowed to go in and you can digitally pan your camera, so your hero is always front and center where you want them. The other thing we can do with the software, which just is awesome, is we can place our stitch lines, we can tune our stitch lines at 3 different points, from the bottom of the frame, middle of the frame, top of the frame. So if you've got your performer standing right at the bottom of your frame singing to you, but you've got your logo, your corporate sponsor at the top of the frame, it's way farther back, well, clearly you're going to want both of them to look freaking awesome. So you can tune them so they do. So it's kind of a really cool tool that lets you make sure that your full 3D 360 image looks as good as it's going to get straight out of the box, stitched and ready to play with. Radiant Images has always been so super supportive of us. They let us play in their sandbox all the time, and so we're really grateful to be part of this experience with Radiant, because we get to bring out all of our tools, kind of be in here, work with other really cool partners here to give this fully encompassing experience. And the only place you can really do this is over at Radiant, because they have all the toys that you want to play with, and they know all the people who play with them. It's awesome.